Woo-wee, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie B all day. So today is a get it started day. I had a piece of 1055 sitting around that I had used for a different project, and this is what was left cut off. And I decided to draw up a little hognose style design to utilize this piece of steel. I try and make myself one knife every year, probably somewhere in there. So thinking this should be the design I make for this one. So today is just going to be kind of a day to feel it out and get it started. See if I can't cut off a few pieces and see how they go. I'm going to try using this Dremel because I can't find the wrench for my cutoff tool. And I want to see if this actually works. We'll find out. It looks like it's working. So it looks like this is going to work. I don't know how many of these little discs I'm going to go through because I only have 3 left, but you can see it's cutting through the steel. So this could be good. Give me a moment. I'm going to try some more. All right, so the first cut took pretty much the whole disc, and that was it. So now I can't see my next line for the hog nose, but I'm going to try and score it. And I think I know where it is. So that's going to be it right there. You see that line? So now I just have to cut down that piece. And what I think I'm going to do is just score the shape of what needs to be cut, and then just go through more discs. So let's see. So remember, if you plan on cutting your like a pattern, if you're doing something, don't cut all the way to the edge of where you want because you still have to grind down. So cut ahead of it. This is obviously going to have a little dip in it. I need to come down and break that piece off right there. So that's going to be a straight angle. That's going to curve all the way through, and then it'll come up. And I could probably knock this down with stone, so I don't need to do that. But it's got a lot of work. All right, so the second cut is in. So you'll see how it's starting to shape. It's going to have that really cool, really curved front end. And you can see it's going to be a nice, big, fat piece. It's going to be really cool. So now I have to try and get that line down. All right, so the blade is coming along as far as the form. So what I want to do now is take it to the grinder, not the cutting wheel grinder, but the actual, my belt grinder. I'll move some of those little hot pieces down there. And just kind of shore up a squared out version of what it's going to look like. And that will be my beginning. Day 1 is going to be blade shape. So let's go try and shape it. Alright, let's see here. show you in a minute. Okay, so day one is complete. I got my blade shape ready. So you can see exactly from right there what that's going to look like. It's going to have a nice little sweep here. It's going to have a sweep here, but then a hard angle there. And then it's going to sweep into the front. And look at that. That's going to be a pretty cool blade when it's all said and done. So I even rounded off the little nub there just because I was already at the stone. But that's not going to be so bad, I don't think. I think this one's going to be pretty cool. So this is part one, day one, just getting the blade shape. It's going to have a nice tip to it. It's going to be a strong tip. I don't know. I think I got something here. So basically what's going to happen now is I need to go get some more of those discs because I am grinding them down quite easily. And I need to see, let me just test. So I got this little nub right here. I want to see if I can get the shape of the handle. With a disc. Or if it's going to take something else where I might have to bring it down to the belt. But if I can cut off most of it, I know you guys are just looking at my head. If I can cut off most of it using a disc, then that might be pretty good. Let's see. Alright, so you can see the line carved out there. I'm wondering if using the disc I'm going to be able to follow that line. Because once I get that out, then it's just grind. But the closer I can cut, because I thought I was going to have to cut like this in a straight line and then just do a ton of grinding up here, but that's a lot of steel to grind away. So if I can use the disc to cut in a circular motion like that, I'll tell you what, it might work. It might make life a lot easier for me. So at least that's the line. So you get a really good vision on where I'm going with this. But hopefully that'll work out. All right, so that's it. I'm going to put this on ice. I have to go get more discs. I have to do different things and maybe go at it again either next week or maybe some point again this weekend, which I doubt. So it'll probably be next week. But part one's in the books. I am Donnie B all day. Until next video.